Hello, Mr. Anderson. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Good to hear. My name is Emily. I will be your occupational therapy practitioner. Don't laugh. Practitioner today.
Smiling.
Okay. All right. Do you know what occupational therapy is?
Yes.
You do. Okay, excellent. Today I'm gonna ask you some questions to kind of get a baseline idea of where you're at in your ability to do your daily tasks.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to start out with self-care. So self-care includes occupations aimed at getting ready for the day and getting around. So we have three aspects of personal care, functional mobility, and community management. So as far as personal care goes, do you have any trouble doing any basic personal care tasks?
No, I do not.
No? Okay.
No. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. Well, that's a good thing. Can you tell me a little bit about your morning routine?
It's like everybody else's. You get up, you bathe, and you brush your teeth.
Eat some breakfast, make some coffee.
Absolutely. Well, actually, you're right. The coffee comes first.
Coffee's first, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Then you do
Well,
the
I know
other
that.
stuff.
I'm your daughter.
Yep.
Do you have any issues getting anything done?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
my morning
Everything goes
routine
smoothly?
is great.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
Well, it varies, but usually sometime after the sun comes up, somewhere around 6 is when and I normally can't fall back asleep.
Okay.
So I get up. I gotta feed the cats. They're always waiting for me.
Yes.
And
Do you feel refreshed when you wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
Usually?
Yeah, for the
Okay.
most part.
Okay. So it's not like you want to sleep longer but you can't?
No,
Just gonna adjust
I
this.
think I could sleep a lot if I wanted to.
There we go. I can see my sunburn. Okay. Very good. So there's no type of challenges in that area. Okay.
No.
Okay. How about functional mobility, getting around, navigating?
I can still get around really good.
Okay.
That's always a concern at some point. With age,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to start to lose that. But and I think you lose it gradually, and I've lost a little bit, but not. Nothing that would alarm me as being a problem or
Okay.
an issue.
You can kind of make
I don't.
adjustments as you go.
Right. I don't need to run anymore. I don't have to chase little kids or, that type of thing. So,
Okay.
The things that you don't need to do, you can't do. Kind of, you don't need them anymore either. So.
Okay.
But
Very true.
I'm in a lot better shape than a lot of people my age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very blessed.
Yeah. Good. Okay, and then community management. How do you manage errands and appointments? Is that something you schedule yourself?
Yes.
Doing the shopping, banking, transportation type of thing?
Yeah. I do manage an actual calendar now.
Okay.
Because I'm fearful that I'll forget something.
Okay. Is that a physical calendar or in your phone or?
Yeah, it's a combination. It's in the phone, but it's also on the computer.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of nice.
Links it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I actually do it for my wife too.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is she getting forgetful?
No, but
Just busy?
she's a busy lady and she goes off in 30 directions, and
Yes, she does.
it helps to at least have a little bit of an idea what is supposed to happen, so maybe a reminder can be made.
Okay.
But that's a noticeable thing. When I was in my 30s, my calendar was in my head and it was lock solid.
Sharp.
But now it's like, ooh, I forgot that.
I wonder if it has something to do with do you think things that you do now are maybe, I don't want to say less important, but it's not like career or job related?
I think some of that. Each day is, it's each day is more similar in nature now than it used to be.
Okay.
The activities in the past were more varied, so you had more things to do, more directions to go, and now it becomes more. Today is a lot like yesterday,
Routine.
and it'll be a lot like tomorrow, and it starts to get hard to remember. I did it. Did I do it today or did I do it yesterday or the day?
Mm-hmm. Kind of runs together a little bit.
Yeah. But that's not
That's
an
a good
occupational thing. But
good problem to have.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, as long as you like the activities that are occurring. I mean, if it's still not fun to do, then it's not good.
Right.
So
That's true.
I going back to the appointments and that stuff. Living where we live, where it's a little bit more of an investment in time to do things, try and cluster them all together.
You guys did some errands today, did you say? Yeah. Sam's Club and.
That's the only one I participated in. She had 3 others.
Okay.
She went down to, actually turned out to be 2 others. Because she found that she could do the post office right in the UPS store.
Oh, nice.
So she eliminated 1 stop.
There you go.
But yeah, that part of it, it's not, well, when you're not out and about like to daily for work, you're not, all of that stuff was so convenient because everything was around you.
And even driving to work, you can just swing off and stop.
Right.
And I remember you used to stop
or
at like
use it at a lunch hour or whatever, between.
being this far in this side of the interstate.
Yeah, you do it. I guess you could. I mean, if you chose to, you can drop everything and just go. But I don't like.
It's not very efficient.
No, it's not efficient, and it's just not. I don't want to waste that much time. I'd rather do something else, and so. And that requires sometimes making lists of, we're going to need this, this, and this, so that you remember it, because maybe 4 days or 6 days or whatever before you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not physical as much as that's a mental task.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. We're done with that section. So productivity. Productivity includes occupations aimed at earning a living, maintaining home and family, providing service to others, and or developing one's capabilities. But this is not in the leisure category. So, all right. So for paid or unpaid work, do you do any volunteer work at all right now?
Yeah, I'm still doing the accounting or the bookkeeping for the school over in Liberia.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is interesting because...
In Liberia? How did you get that job?
Africa.
Huh.
The minister that founded the school, who is a Liberian national, I think he has 2 passports, but that's, he's the legal guy here. He was a Methodist minister. And he was the minister of the church that the Kiwanis Club met at.
Oh, Kiwanis.
So when he was transferred to that church, one of the agreements was our club would buy the minister and the bookkeeper their Wednesday meals. So the previous minister would just come in and get in line, and he'd go back upstairs and eat his lunch. But the first time Pastor Jakes came down, he looked around and sat down and introduced him, and he became kind of a quasi-member of our club.
Huh, okay.
Matter of fact, he helped at Pancake Day.
Okay.
And got some of his parishioners to help at Pancake Day as volunteers. So when we were disbanding, he followed me out the door and explained that his bookkeeper was 90, and they really thought, Ed thought that he should give up the job because his health could deteriorate at any time. And so Pastor Jakes was wondering if I would be willing to do this bookkeeping.
Oh, that's cool.
I said I'd think about it, because most of the time if you say you think about it, people kind of let it drop. And if you want to do it, you can go back and say, but if you don't want to do it, you just don't really have
sneaky out, right?
Yeah. Well, Pastor Jakes is a bit of persistent.
He's like, no, I picked you. You're going to do this.
So I agreed, and so I've been doing it like 6-7 years now.
Okay. And how many
it's-
hours a week does that take?
Oh, it doesn't. It's more like a couple hours a month plus. So the part that's in the United States is a fundraising nonprofit,
Okay.
and so we have to send money to Liberia. So the more time-consuming thing is going to the bank and getting money, and then going to Walmart and wiring it to Liberia
Okay.
when they need to make payroll and things.
Yeah.
The actual bookkeeping, most months, it really comes down to the quality of the information I get out of Liberia. If the business manager does what he's supposed to,
You talk to people in Liberia? That's so cool. Just like
Yeah.
email them? Huh,
and
okay.
it's been fascinating because they use the English language differently. So
Okay.
they pay the current bill. So all of a sudden you see this bill that they paid $40 for current. What do you think current is?
I don't know.
Electricity.
Oh, interesting.
Right?
Okay.
Current.
Sure.
You know?
Okay.
So it's been a learning process of, it's been fascinating. And then you get into half of, well, the school runs on Liberian dollars, but we are US dollars, and we convert all of the financial records to US dollars. So I get into the conversion rate between the two currencies, and then you have to keep track of, because money collected this month is at a certain
Transfer rate.
transfer rate.
Okay.
Now it's going to get spent this month, so you can't use the current
Oh, that would
rate.
be obnoxious.
It's a fun little math problem.
Yeah, I bet you love that. Well, that's good.
That I've
Keeping your
really
mental faculties sharp.
and I've got a system down in place. So it's not. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but if I showed you how to do it, you'd go, "Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's a piece of cake."
Huh.
You wouldn't have any
Interesting.
problems. So
Well, that's good.
when I get too old, I'll just tell Pastor
You're just
Jakes,
gonna pass it down to me. Oh,
Yeah.
great. Very
would be-
mathematically inclined.
You would. I know you could do it. No question, you could do it.
All right. Next on
So-
the list, we have. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, but so that's about the only
Part of the unpaid work. Yeah.
volunteered. Yeah, it's
Okay.
about the only volunteer thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Household management. As far as, I guess you said before something about mowing the grass. That.
Yeah, yard work and
Do you have a
Indoor
Do you have a push
repairs.
mower or a riding lawnmower?
both.
We have
We
quite a
need
bit of
both.
yard.
Yes, still pushing the lawn boy,
Okay.
and I'll do that for. I need to get a new pair of tires on it though. I've kind of worn these bald, but the dumb lawnmower is 20-some years old, so it needs a new set of tires. So at times it's a push, but I want to do that as long as I can. I mean, that's good exercise. I don't like
Opposed to the riding
to
one.
have to do exercises, so yeah, riding is not physically anywhere near.
Everything else you can do pretty well.
Yeah, if I wanted to. I mean, gardening's never been my cup of tea,
Yeah,
so it's like, do I want to go out and weed? Well, I'll get the big ones, but
That's more to help mom out, I imagine.
yeah. Yeah, it's just not, I just don't find that as being an enjoyable task. I mean, I do have, keep the paths clear. There's plenty of lot.
Oh yeah,
where
there's a
I-
lot of paths.
Hi,
Hello.
how's your coming?
I am. Right, yeah. All right, so for any leisure activities.
Okay. Now
Well,
that my
I know
life
this is
full
what
of
you're
leisure.
gonna talk about the most, right?
Lots of leisure
Quiet
activities.
so we have quiet recreation, active recreation, and socialization. So for quiet recreation, what do you like to do?
What would be quiet?
I would say like reading or
music, listening to music.
listening to music.
I listen
yeah.
to a lot of music.
Oh, I'm not involved. I'll be
It's okay.
so, oh,
Now you're on the video. Yeah, I do Sudoku. I like the puzzle. I might go back to playing somewhere in this household. Well, back when I was single, so that tells you how old this game is. I have this little briefcase thing that's a real rudimentary computer. It's
Okay.
a chessboard,
Okay.
and you play chess against the computer.
Oh, that's cool.
And I want to get that out, and I want to go back to playing chess because that's
You could probably download it on the.
I have looked, and it seems like all of the programs they want your email. It's more of a marketing. I'm able to play Sudoku, and although you have to watch about 10 seconds of an advertisement in between games, they don't have any connection to me. They don't know who I am.
Right.
And that's fine with me. I'm not going to give some chess site my email and all that, because then they're going to go sell it.
Junk mail, right?
Yeah, so
that would be the nice benefit of this.
Right. In this game, I mean, when I was playing it actively decades ago, I think it's got like 10 levels, and I think the best I might have beaten it on levels 1 and 2. I think I was playing level 3, but I couldn't beat the game on level 3.
Okay.
And the difference
that's out of 10
is,
levels, huh?
yeah, there's 10 levels, and the difference was how much time the computer could take to analyze all the choices of moves, because it's going probably really slow compared to today's computers, but compared to the human mind,
right?
It could analyze a lot. And so all you were doing is limiting how many choices it got to look at before it made its move. So I want to pull that back out. I think that'll be fun.
Okay.
That's good brain stimulation.
Do you know where it's located?
Maybe in this closet, but I'll have to look around.
Okay.
For a while it was downstairs in the lobby, because I had played it one day. So anyway, that's quiet leisure.
Quiet recreation.
Or
And then
quiet
we have
recreation.
active recreation.
I play golf 1 or 2 times a week. Still walking.
Any barriers to that?
Clearing my clubs.
You do? Yeah. Okay. You don't use a cart.
I'm playing no, not yet.
Who do you play with?
Kiwanis
guys.
2 of the guys from Kiwanis, and then we have, because Wayne passed away, we got assigned a new guy named Phil, and Phil fits in really well. So it's and then second time of the week is we play with Dirk.
Okay,
former
that's
employee.
nice. Yeah.
And we have a good time. So we're going to do that on Friday, and then we go to lunch and we meet Al Knoll, because obviously when Al had his leg amputated, he can't play golf anymore. But he sure enjoys.
Was he diabetic? Is that what happened? What happened?
No, it was a knee replacement surgery that went just awful.
Jeez. And he had his leg amputated? When was that? How long ago was that?
Probably 5 years ago.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was too bad, because he really enjoyed, and he loves doing his lawn, but he has made there's a guy that
Who would benefit from occupational therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, because he figured out ways. He bought a riding lawnmower, and he's figured out ways to adapt.
I wonder how he could play golf. I wonder if that would be possible.
Well, I don't think he's stable enough.
Yeah.
He's kind of got to be always sitting down. He can get it, like when we go to lunch, he will drive up in his van, and obviously because of his son, Monk, who's in a wheelchair, they already had the adaptive band. So he gets out, he opens the door, climbs out of his car, and he's always just got to have one hand on, but he can get his wheelchair, which is right behind the driver's seat, out by himself. We usually don't let him do it, but he can.
Yeah.
But he's figured out all that, and he spins into it and closes up the van, and then into the restaurant he goes. I'm not seeing him use a walker, but and stairs are a bit of a challenge.
I can imagine.
If they come here for dinner, or we go to the Petersons for dinner, Dirk and I stay very close to help. And Al's a big guy.
He is a big guy.
Yeah,
He's
I
tall.
wonder how Dirk and I would do trying to slow his fall
Dirk's
down.
not a big guy either.
No, he's
no.
But anyway, so this year my golf games have been phenomenal.
Oh, that's good.
This is like over winter I got better.
Wow.
That never happens.
Passive learning or something.
Yeah, so that's been cool. But I like the fact that I can still walk and carry clubs, and I'm
not slowing down.
When Wayne was alive, it was 3 guys riding, and so I would ride when it was all 4 of us. And then if one of them was missing, so it was down to 3 guys, I'd let them ride together, and then I had an excuse to walk. because I can hit the ball so much farther. You know, they can go up and hit their balls again, and then I'll
You're
you know,
right.
I'm not behind them. I mean, they don't have to wait for me.
Yeah.
I still have to wait for them. Now Phil walks with a cart and push cart, so he and I walk, and the other two ride.
Are you a lot younger than most of these people?
I am the two guys from Kiwanis, but Phil is 2 or 3 years younger than me.
Okay.
I just had a longtime Kiwanian member that guessed he goes, "How old are you anyway, 60?" It's like, nah. But these guys are all, in their late 70s, early 80s, mid 80s, yeah. So that's a good activity.
Yeah.
That
also actually falls under the socialization
right.
part too. So
Yeah.
are there any other social things that you do?
So we go out to breakfast every Friday morning. There's
Okay.
5 of us. It was originally 7.
So you do breakfast on Friday morning, and then you go golfing, and then you go to lunch.
This week, yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember if it was earlier this month or last fall that I did that, and then we went out for fish that evening.
Well, you're certainly enjoying your retirement.
Darn right.
Well, you earned it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, breakfast is a fun thing. We have a great time, and there's differences politically, but we still get along. And then, Mike and I are still members of the train club, and that's as much
okay.
social as it is building
Actually,
a train
yeah.
layout. So that's gotten to like those guys too. And then there's a social aspect to the music that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I guess one of all this, especially way in the beginning, one of the reasons I liked it so much is it's also not social, if you know what I mean. I mean, while you're practicing and performing, you can't have conversations. So I kind of like that.
That incessant small talk.
Yeah, it just can be awkward at times. Mm. So there's a lot of that. And I'm doing officially 2.5 groups, but I was in 3 groups.
Music groups?
Yeah, I'm still in 2 strong.
So you're Bell City.
And then a drum and bugle corps alumni group called the Mad Plaid.
That's right.
Which is the Kilties.
Okay.
And we do all the parades. And then I was playing with the Racine Concert Band, which is a paid gig.
Oh, cool.
But those are all, the quality of musician makes me feel awkward because they're all very good.
That's good though. That means you're
up
there.
Yeah, but I'm still at the bottom of the up there.
Well, that's okay.
Still. Yeah.
20 years ago, would you have been, I mean...
No,
yeah,
20 years
exactly.
ago
So
I couldn't have played with them.
Progress.
So
that's cool.
Very much progress.
That's cool.
And that's my objective for music is I want to become the best trumpet player I can get to before physical health starts taking it away. Because at some point...
I would imagine your lung capacity would be...
Yeah, I mean, it's trumpet especially is a very physical instrument, and I wish I had understood that when I was, in 7th grade, that you almost have to approach it like bodybuilding, because you're building muscle, both in your face.
I think that's how singing is too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think people appreciate that.
Yeah.
And so, I'm a much better self-taught student now because I think I got a better understanding of what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then staying with it and being persistent, because you're not going to, when I was a little boy, I'd give it one good week, I'm going to do really good this week, and then I'd get to my next lesson and it really didn't matter much, and it's not going to. You're not going to improve noticeably in a week, but you are going to improve noticeably if it's 6 months from now.
Right.
And so that's now.
And it's hard to see the progress.
And a child.
But looking back 20 years, now you can see the progress.
Oh, yeah.
Or even
There's no
5
question.
or 10 years. All right. Well, I think that concludes my questions. I'm trying to see if there's anything like a wrap up question I should ask. Just because we didn't really identify any problems or any priorities that you want to improve upon.
No, not.
No,
I mean,
you
I'd
do?
like to lose some weight. I mean that.
You
that's
are you
just,
still doing the BX5? Is that what it was called? I haven't looked into that.
Yeah,
going to?
5BX,
5BX.
5 basic exercises.
Yeah.
I had gotten slacked off because once the weather warms up in April, and I did this last year. I was doing push-ups and sit-ups, and I was keeping track by
Okay.
the day. And I stopped doing them about the same time that I stopped doing the 5BX this year. And it's because all of a sudden you're outside and you're doing yard work and you're doing golf.
And then you're active and you don't think about it.
And it's just not in the winter. It's like, well, what am I going to do at 10 o'clock in the morning? But now I'm either out on the golf course or,
Right.
but and I made progress on scale, but it's not enough when I look in the mirror. So, matter of fact,
Well,
I may still do it today.
Moving that scale that's impressive too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not far enough along to say that I'm closer to my goal. You know, but it's another thing where you can't expect.
Immediate
Do it
results.
for a
Everything takes
Yeah,
so much
it's
time.
not
Everything takes so much time.
Yeah.
But- all right. Well, I think that concludes our assessment today. Thank
Okay.
you for your time. All right.